Welcome back to episode 14 of Be on the Couch. How you going, Jake?
Good, mate. Very good. Lovely little setting here. Fireplace in the background. Very happy to be here.
No, it's burning my back a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's quality. So we're trying this new Zoom, aren't we?
Yeah, very difficult to see each other once a week or once every couple of weeks because we live so far away and we're quite busy people now. So it's good that we can just do this whenever we want. It's lovely. I'm just sitting in the house getting it done.
Yeah, no, and it's a beautiful spot as well. A beautiful spot you've picked.
Thank you. Thank you. Lovely setting.
Good. It's coming up to it's the end, isn't it, of the NPL season now.
Yep. It's all coming to an end.
Yeah, it's been a long season, especially for me. But Moreton Bay take it home as the NPL winners.
Yeah, very happy for him. Very happy. It's been a long time coming, over 10 years since they last won anything. Very proud of them. They deserve it. Good bunch of lads. Good to see him winning the league. They've been close for many years now, and it's good to see him finally get the league win.
Yeah, no, it is. They've had a good bunch. Declan Smith, the captain there. I
Yeah.
remember in the coin toss, like he's tall. I'm 6'3", mate. He must be about 6'8", 6'9".
He's a big lad. I think he used to be a number nine
Mate,
a long time ago, and then he went to centre
yeah,
back.
I remember him. Yeah, because when we was at Brisbane Strikers, I was trying to get him to come as our number 9 at the time, but
Oh yeah.
obviously we hit the bargain with Eddie Pengelly. So
Yeah.
why would you want Deck when you get Pengs? Yeah, no offense, Dex, but
Yeah.
yeah,
He,
but
he'll be he'll be all right with that.
yeah, I think he'll take that. But yeah, Moreton Bay are the winners. But I think the talking point for Football Queensland overall is definitely the QPL
Mm,
four um, Pacific Pines winning the league,
yeah.
which is a
Winning the
big
league
moment. Big moment because it's
from
Ginger's team, isn't it?
yeah, big Ginge, big resales, winning it from very suspicious and unlikely circumstances. I believe that they did have Chinese investors at some point and two guys posing as player agents earlier in the season, but who knows? Who knows? Give us the rundown and don't skip any details. How did it happen?
Yeah, yeah, it could happen. I see a lot of posts on SEQ and Football Queensland Culture, the top pages. Oh, that Football Queensland Culture is a good one. But
Yeah.
yeah, some top pages that posted and said stuff like that. But no, it was Broadbeach were top of the league. I think 14 or 12 goal difference.
Yep.
And Pacific Pines same points, but the reverse in bottom of the league. Rabina.
Yep.
Rabina had 1 point this season, and that was actually against Pac Pines in a
Yeah. I saw their
midweek game.
previous results. Their previous results against Pac Pines versus Rabina was a 3-1 win and a 2-2 win.
Yeah.
So you didn't expect a massive, goal differential. But what happened?
No, no. Well, Broadbeach won 3-1, so a steady result for them, good result. And you'd think you're
Yep.
victory champions, wouldn't you? And then
Yeah.
they wait for the time, and yeah, 16-0 for Pacific Pines.
16-0 for Pac Pines. That's so suspicious. So suspicious.
It's
Good on
it's
the boys though.
crazy. 16-0 is crazy at any level. I know it's QPL four, like, but it's still in the league, still a top level, and it's history for Pacific Pines because they've never been up in QPL three before. So this is the
Yeah.
highest they've done, a massive, history for them as a
Yep.
club. But yeah, that is crazy.
Scoring a goal every 6 minutes, five,
Yeah,
6 minutes is
I-
nuts.
but I'll clear up the
The
suspicions.
rumors.
Yeah, because BFK was there. If you're
Mm,
a Couchie, a big fan of the Couchies, you would know big fat Kev. He
big
was at
fat
the
Kev
game, and I,
Hills.
I was phoning him up, and I think 2-0, I phoned him up 15 minutes in, and he just said, "This is a bit of a comedy." He said they're awful, and he said just get.
Yep.
He'd be going to get the ball, sprinting, getting it, running back at halfway every time. He said, "I can't believe that they're not beating these Bournemouth by now."
Yep.
And then yeah, second half, that's exactly what they did. I think after 70 minutes, I think Big Ginge went a bit higher up the field with the attacking midfielder.
Good on him.
He did tell me after that he was pulling strings in there, getting the ball and getting assist after assist.
Yeah,
But
I do
Pacific
remember.
Pines are
Did
not showing me the video, so
ah Big Ginge as well. I did hear he had a bit of pre-workout. He was hyped up for the game.
yeah, I was. Yeah, we had an apartment
Yeah.
to celebrate the big win, but yeah, we had a few beers before the game. We wasn't talking about winning the league. I don't think Pacific Pines are actually thinking about going there to dust Rabina 16-0.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that. That's insane.
Nah,
That's
so
like an
but
under nine score.
yeah, that's crazy. I know that when they were kicking off Rabina, they were getting the ball and just kicking the ball out as far as they can.
straight back to him.
I know, and but Pacific Pines should have got all the crowd throwing the ball back in. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sick.
So yeah, massive for them. But yeah, that's
And what
crazy.
wasn't there 4 goals after 90 minutes, which is just screams suspicion, doesn't it?
Scream suspicion, 100%.
Yeah. No wonder
Yeah,
people are skeptical.
yeah.
4 goals after 90 minutes. Usually when it's a massive drubbing, the ref will just blow the whistle at 90 and just be like, mercy rule, let these boys go home and
Yeah.
cry to
Wow.
themselves to sleep.
Apparently the atmosphere was brilliant there. It was just full of packed pines. You can imagine being
Oh, that's
official
awesome.
there and having all the packed
Yeah.
pines fans
You probably
there.
want it.
Yeah,
You probably want it to
100%.
happen after a while.
100%.
Yeah.
I think they would. But yeah, and it's a tough one for Football Queensland because they actually went to Broadbeach. I think they set up all the trophies in the clubhouse.
Wow.
Get it
Wow.
already.
Just
Yeah.
they should have sent Pack Pines to Broadbeach to celebrate there. We've got the old setup already. You may as well come.
Yeah.
And they probably got Broadbeach already on the trophy too.
Oh, yeah,
They probably
yeah.
had it engraved already.
Have to take it back, get it redone. But a tough
Wow.
moment. Yeah, Broadbeach are a quality side. They've got some older boys in that team, but they've got some good players that have
Mm.
played in the top local league for a while over the years. So, but yeah, for them to win 16-0 and come back, that's history in itself.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy
Crazy.
result. Probably wouldn't not something that will happen every day or every year. Bit of a one-off,
Nah,
but
nah. I would have
that's
just,
football.
I would have kicked Ginge. I tell you, I wouldn't have. I would have started a fight
100%.
or walked off the field. You
Yeah, they
know,
must have had some bad players at Rabina, some young kids playing that
they
aren't really footballers.
they were young. They were young. I
Yeah.
don't think and do you think about it? Rabina have a QPL three side or
Ah, true.
didn't they, or QPL two side or whatever? And
Yeah.
they're quality. They have got some good players there. They play some good football. So you could
Yeah.
all the other players at fullback just go down there. They just
Yeah.
make it up. So it's yeah, but massive for Pack Pines to get up into QPL three.
Yeah.
Um,
Impressive. Good on them. Good on the boys. Did they have a good celebration after?
Yeah, it was. We went to the clubhouse. You can imagine the club put drinks on for him. Yeah, I went and got
Yeah.
involved. Reese done his speech, started crying a little bit. But
Did he?
yeah, I don't know. He looked like he was.
Uh,
Looked like he
just
was.
like at your wedding again.
Yeah, but it was a nice moment because Pacific Pines, they actually got all their players to like families. They surprised them, send a little video in supporting them, talk about the big moment
Oh,
for
that's
it all.
quality.
And yeah. So they put a little video out of that, and yeah, a media guy for them did that. Someone who because when I was there, all that Pac Pines were trying to do was just trying to sign you. Yeah, they were asking if you're going to come in a package deal together. But look,
Potentially, but who
they're
knows?
not.
But
If they get in the Australia Cup, you'll go. Yeah,
if it's only Australia Cup, that's it.
yeah.
That's it.
I won't play the games.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
no, it's
screw that.
been crazy. But no, I had my under 13s. So my
Yep.
under 13s team, and I reckon it's a kick off to my coaching career as they are now through
The
to
new
the
Graham
final.
Potter.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I'm the new Grand Potter, 100%. But yeah, my team are now in the grand final. We had a big game on the weekend against a really tough opponent, some good side. Opponent we've
Yep.
spoke about before, and we had problems with before, but
Yep.
yeah, massive win for us. But my
Well
word, we
done.
we whinge. Well, I'm getting to this. We whinge about referees, don't we?
Yeah,
All
we
the
don't
time.
we don't want to. Like it's not like we wake up and want to do. I'd love to be positive, We try our best.
Yeah. But yeah, so we whinge about even NPL refs, Premier League refs. So you could
Any
imagine
ref.
going down the level how much worse they could
Yeah.
get. And anyway, before I start, there was a high foot, one of our players nearly got hit in the head, and I was on the sideline. I just said, "Oh," initial reaction, didn't say anything else, and he sort of stared me
Yeah.
down, gave me a dirty look, and he wasn't happy with me. It was kind of really awkward, quite weird actually. Just
But you
get
got
on
to
with
look after your boys.
yeah, just get on with the game, mate. He's about
Yeah.
60-year-old. Anyway, the next play that happened, one of our boys, he hit his hand in the middle of the field, and the ref didn't blow the whistle, but everyone stopped. And my boy picked up the ball. He walked about 5 meters carrying the ball in his hand, and then he threw it to the bar, the barroom player, the young lady, caught the
Yeah.
ball, waiting around, waiting for his team to get up the field, and then the ref calls a free kick to our team because he handballed it.
That's great. I think the ref might have like blindness, cataracts, or color blindness. Something's going on there. What's he doing?
Mate, it genuinely it was bizarre. I think everyone, the whole crowd, both benches were looking around thinking this is this is unreal. You
Yeah,
know what I
wow.
mean? So, and
Wow, that's the
I
stuff you
know
got
it's
to deal
only
with.
kids football, but like,
Oh,
you want it. You want these boys to
that
want to
seems
keep
pretty
playing.
blatant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blatant, and
you think he'd
it's
pick that up?
yeah, that's quite a. It wasn't the best call, but yeah, after the game, he actually come up to me, and after that comment, that woo comment, that's the only comment I said, in regards to anything regarding the game, and he said, "You're the reason that young refs don't want to be involved in the game."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the reason that everyone hates refs, mate. So ease up.
100%. And that's the second complaint I've had about from referee. So yeah, it's
Wow,
not.
you're just too passionate, mate.
I
Nothing
am
wrong with that.
passionate. Yeah, it is passionate. Yeah, I want the boys to win. Like now, I've
Yeah.
got a controversy. So obviously, I've got quite a big side. You can probably help me out with this. I've got quite a big
Yep.
side. Do I go out, put a big physical side out, and win the game for the final?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
then if the bigger
or
they
do
are, you
I
might be able to
just
play.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely fit in. Most of my boys are bigger than me, mate. You'd be surprised.
Mm.
Or do I go out and just get rotate, let them all sort of play and keep trying to play the same style? Or do I just go full physical and put the ball in
Try to
behind
win.
and make them win? Because that way, like, I feel like I can make them win for a certain way of football, but it's not the style that is pretty, you would say.
It's a tough one. I think if it's a grand final, the goal is just to win.
Yeah.
You- You'd rather win it. Maybe try bully him early and then go back to playing
Yeah.
football at the end to keep the possession.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. I've actually got a goalkeeper who is probably better than the whole, you know, team and the whole everyone in the league he's the
Yeah.
goalie. He's better on field than everyone who I could just bring out and run past everyone. But he just avoided doing that because he's a quality goalkeeper that can actually go on to do something goalkeeping. So
Yeah, true.
try and avoid that. But you could do things like that. But it's a tough one, isn't
It's
it?
tough, mate. Mate, this is how it all begins. This is how the big stories. Ange Postecoglou started somewhere. I don't know if
Exactly
he was
right.
th under 13's Pottsville, but he might have been somewhere similar in Melbourne.
Right, you got to start off somewhere,
You
100%,
got to
and
100%.
and this is my World Cup. This is their this is their final. This is their
Yeah.
World Cup. This is their standard. So it's a
Biggest game
massive
they've ever
moment.
played in.
Biggest game they've ever played in to date.
Yep.
And they're versing, no, one of the probably the top side in northern New South Wales every year, and that's Alstonville. Alstonville are a top club over in that area,
Yep.
from all the way up
Mate,
from
you got to
seniors to
do
juniors. So
got to do what you got to do to win, I say.
got to do what you got to do to win. So yeah, that's grand final a couple of weeks. The boys get to play in a big stadium down
Yep.
in Lismore, where Brisbane Roar have played games. So you can imagine how they're feeling thinking about that because there are
Yep.
some, for Brisbane Roar is crazy level, isn't it? Compared to
Yeah.
when you're
That'll be
a young
great.
kid growing up, it's awesome.
I remember being that young playing in stadiums in cup finals and finals and stuff like that. And it's such a big occasion. Even it was just even if it's just like one grandstand instead of a park somewhere, the feeling you get from going in there and there's people in seats and there's all different people there. It's such a
Yeah,
cool feeling when you're a kid. So
yeah. They're calling. One of the kids actually said to me, "Oh, well, they call your names out when you walk out on the field." And they do,
quality.
little things like that, but things that we obviously don't even consider
Yeah.
anymore. But like, were cool when they first initially started, maybe 10
Yeah.
years ago or whatever, when it got, it's getting a bit better now. You need more
Yeah.
people.
I can picture the kids though, like as they're calling the name, just going out doing the gritty and doing their tiptoe dances.
100%, mate.
They'll be loving
Yeah.
it.
No, yeah. Oh, mate, it's been good.
100%.
But now I'll go
Oh,
back
good on
onto
them.
the NPL because obviously Moreton Bay
Yep.
have taken out the winning, but now we're going into the final series. Eastern
Yep.
Suburbs were the other team that I think
Yeah.
probably deserve to be up in the final this year. They've
Yeah,
been
it's good for
excellent.
them. They've had a massive turnaround, signed some big players, obviously a lot of investment in the club, and it's shown, to get promoted and come top four. They've definitely made some big improvements. The other talking point, I guess, would be Gold Coast Knights missing out on the top four after being, grand finalists for so long and
Yeah,
doing so well. So
the
they'll be
big
very disappointed with how it's all gone, and they'll definitely be hoping to build next year, but that might not happen allegedly.
I think there's going to be a big change at Gold Coast United. Obviously, maybe potentially a change of ownership
Yeah, at
or how
night, you mean?
at nights and how things are
Yeah.
run. So whether they have that back in as what they've had over the years because they've been a powerhouse club. The people
Oh yeah,
who run that club have been really ambitious and really gave that club the best chance of
yeah.
success.
And we know that
So
success at this level, success is how much money have you got? Like, there's
yeah,
no one ever been up the winning the leagues on a small budget with not many big players. And you can see Gold Coast, not Gold Coast, Sunny Coast Wanderers, they don't have a big budget. They got relegated with one of the lowest points tallies probably in a long time
yeah,
with a lot of young kids. And then St. George came up with pretty much the same team they had, and then they
yeah,
got relegated straight away. So you need to invest to stay in the league at this stage, in this day and age. There's lots of money going around. So if they don't have the backing, they'll struggle. Especially
yeah.
that's why East have done well. So Gold Coast Knights, it's going to be interesting, but we need to keep it on the down low because the odds on round one are going to be unreal. So we need to keep this away from the bookies. They don't have any idea about
No,
Gold Coast.
no, no, not yet.
Yeah, and
Nah.
so some big news on the promotion front for FQPL going into NPL. Magic United getting promoted.
Yeah, yeah.
Deducted 3 points at the start of the season. Still got promoted because Logan Lightning have drawn against Broadbeach to stop them getting promoted. Then they just beat Rochdale on Wednesday to stop them getting promoted. And now they're versing Strikers in another catch up on Saturday. And if Strikers win, they get promoted, or if they draw or lose, they don't get promoted. So Broadbeach could still go up, but it just depends on that result. So it's
Wow.
going to be interesting. I think Strikers need to go up. Like, we want that team, especially with the ground and the facilities. You want them in the NPL because you want the best players playing at the good places.
Yeah,
And I know Strikers can stay in that league. Being there last year, I know that they have the backing to stay up and get some good new players in
yeah,
and got a good setup there. So I hope they can get it done. But it's tough going to Logan Lightning, isn't it? It's a tough pitch.
yeah. No, it is. It is going to be tough, mate. And yeah, Magic. Quality for them as a team.
Oh,
I remember at the start of the year we versed them in pre-season, and they had a great group of lads that were really sort of building
yeah,
something. Brett Budwei's in charge down there, a well-known coach in the Gold Coast.
yeah,
Yeah, he's got a quality team. So yeah, hopefully they go up, and they might have to spend a little bit of money, but if they can keep a main core of their quality,
yeah.
but you know, as you
Well,
said, you need to spend, you need to bring in maybe three or four quality NPL players to still stay in the league ongoing.
definitely.
Um,
Definitely. And if they have the backing when they go up and they can get a few players, they might be able to pick up some players from Knights and the other teams on the Gold Coast. But
yeah,
back to back promotions for Magic. And
yes,
they're only
yeah.
a new they're not an established club. They built themselves up, haven't they, over the last 10 years? They're
They
a
have
brand new team.
they have built themselves up. Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
what they if they have to do anything to the facilities to upgrade it to an NPL standard.
Yeah.
Because I know,
They used
remember Severs Paradise, they got promoted, didn't they?
yeah.
And they wasn't allowed to go into. I don't know if there was other
Yeah.
reasons behind it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I know their
I know.
facility was just sort of a field and maybe a little fence. But
Yeah. Well, because they brought this in a few years ago, I remember, and Kapalaba Bulldogs are in the same situation, and all they did was put those little metal grandstands on, like the tiny little stands, and that counted.
I counted,
But
yeah,
I don't know if there's other levels to it because your juniors can get promoted too, I think. So I think it's the whole club has to fit a certain criteria.
yeah,
But you wouldn't be like they've been celebrating the promotion and they're buzzing about it. So I'd be
that,
very surprised if they
yeah.
didn't have the foresight to see what we need to do to stay in there.
Exactly right. And it's not a bad little setup they got down at Magic. Like they've done quite a good job with the clubhouse and they got that little balcony out there looking over the whole field.
Yeah,
So no, it's got a quite a good setup. But as you said, yeah, strikers obviously in the NPL may potentially go up, but
yeah,
Broadbeach are a massive club that's been knocking on the door for so long. And how
yeah,
quality that, like for anyone, Broadbeach away, Saturday
yeah.
night, quality little trip in it for those Brisbane teams.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Turn it into a
another Gold
weekend.
Coast team coming in
Yeah, and
into the
Broadies,
NPL.
what a spot. What a spot. Just stay at the casino,
Oh,
w-
mate, yeah.
walk to the pitch. Yeah, it's a good spot. I wouldn't mind if they went up. I just don't know for them as well. Do they have the grandstands and facilities? I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll be
Ah,
fine.
Broadbeach is quality. Broadbeach is quality
Yeah,
setup. Yeah, I think so. It's got that big balcony up top. It's
yeah,
fence, but like, just the location itself, um,
yeah.
yeah, is brilliant for Broadbeach. And yeah, so look, yeah, strikers or Broadbeach going up. Look, it's a
Big
shame. I'd
weekend.
rather be strikers have it in their hands.
Yeah,
That's silly, but yeah, Broadbeach have really sort of tried to go on this year. They've got a good squad too.
yeah, they
Um,
do.
yeah, three similar teams: Magic, Broadbeach, and Strikers. I would say,
Yeah,
all around that same sort of level with the quality they have. But yeah,
Yeah.
Big
No,
week,
cool. And
big
so
week.
some other big games this weekend, Kappa Pro Series finals.
Yep. Oh, mate, there's the Kappa Pro Series final and then the Queensland Cup, isn't there? The 2:15 game is the Lions versus Moreton Bay,
Is that
Kappa
the
Pro
Pro
Series.
Series?
Yeah, and that's one.
Yep.
And I would always say go live to the games to support the games, but I don't think this one you should go live because
No, because there's something what's happening. I
yeah,
hear there's
well,
a big you know, attraction to the game that's happening.
there is. Well, there's a new commentator coming on board, isn't there? And big
Oh,
dog,
good.
me, I'm getting
Oh,
in there.
ah,
Yeah,
that's a
100%.
shame. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I'm
That'll be
buzzing.
awesome.
Yeah, we've been trying to tee it up
Yeah.
for a long time now. Me and you mentioned it on the pod. So shout out to Football
Yep.
Queensland. He hit us up. I remember I mentioned him a few months ago, and obviously the opportunity fell through then. But yeah, they're
Yeah, we
giving
had a
me this.
couple.
Yeah, they're giving me the opportunity to get involved in this one, and buzzing about it to be honest.
No, it'd be
So
awesome. Yeah, we get the call up probably 3 months ago now to do it, and then due to different unforeseen issues, we couldn't actually do the commentating. So it's
yeah,
good that you're actually going to get the chance to do it. I'll probably tune in and see how you go.
yeah. No, I don't know how nervous to be actually. I'm pretty chill about it. You know, since I think just
I think
since
you'll
doing
be all right.
podcasts, you get used to doing it.
Yeah,
So
after the first 5, 10 minutes when you're just chatting and talking about the game, you'll be all right.
yeah,
As long as they've
so.
got subtitles and maybe a dictionary in there for you to read, just get some new words, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I can't read. But no, I'm not the best with words sometimes, but it's gonna be a great time, I reckon. I'm
No, I'm
buzzing.
buzzing.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
might do
good.
the old like a South American call, goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
golazo.
yeah. So hopefully Duckworth gets on too, because we're big Duckworth
Yeah,
fans.
no, we are. He's not had the best time recently. I
No,
think now the natural progression for him, he started as a 9, went to a 10, went to a 6. Not working out for him at the moment at Lions for whatever reason. Don't know why. Stupid from
yeah,
the gaffer. But I think left back might be his new position. Left back,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that'll
Left back,
suit him
left wing
well.
back, or something. Yeah, up and down that flank, get his
Yeah,
energy and that. Yeah,
yeah,
because there's obviously more technical players coming in.
yeah. Well,
Clearly,
that must be it.
clearly,
And
must be it.
they have to get the captain's armband off him because you're not having a captain at left back, are you?
Ah, no.
Nah, but yeah, surely they play him. Surely that'd be stupid if they don't.
But no, it's going to be a good day because it's Perry Park, quality facility at Perry Park, isn't it? As well,
Yeah, that's where you want these big games to be played at. You need a
100%.
stadium, proper
Yeah,
setup. And I know that there was times where the bar is not that open, but I think they're real good now with the bar and the kitchen, so there'll be a bit more of an atmosphere there.
no, it'll be a busy day at Perry Park, and then yeah, you got the Queensland Cup, the girls at 4 p.m. and then the men's at I'd say 6 or 6:30. And
Yeah.
then after that, so it's a good day, and that's I think the final is Knights. I think Knights versus. Unsure who the other team is.
Brisbane City
In
or
the Queensland.
Olympic or something?
Yeah, might be one of them too. Yeah, so
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. I feel bad for the boys having to play at 2:15. I don't know how you used to play in the heat. I used to struggle big time with my legs, just so heavy.
yeah, you do feel heavy and you just get a bit hot and flustered running around and yes, it's
Yeah.
not a nice but yeah, Australia's terrible in the heat midday games.
I think
So
we spoke about this before. That's why the A-League struggles. They are scared of competing against NRL and AFL, so they play in the summer. And you have games at 3 p.m.
yeah.
in summer at like 35 to 40-degree heat, and it's just slow and terrible.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not always the player's fault, although 90% of the time it probably is.
Yeah.
But it's difficult, really difficult playing in that heat. So I
Yeah.
think they should just go in winter and have better quality of football.
Yeah, no, I do agree with you. Hopefully it doesn't take the pace out of the game too much. But
Yeah.
I don't know, it means something that I think I personally feel that over the last couple of years, the Football Queensland have made these cup competitions, what these used to be pre-season cups and quite, pathetic and boring and they waste of time. They've
Mm.
made it mean something now, making it, obviously showcasing it, televising it, the final, getting commentary on and organising all
Yeah.
this, making a big deal of it, makes it a bit more appealing and players want to be involved in it. I was in the final last year. I think we versed Lions in the final last year at Olympics
Yeah.
ground. Yeah, so yeah, and that
No, it's good.
was quality then. So
What
uh,
I just thought about one thing too, though. I need to see the odds because Moreton Bay have just won the league, which we know it constitutes at least a 2-day bender.
yeah,
It does, doesn't it?
yeah.
It
Well, I
const
think they
2 days,
they might still be at Coplix. They were on the field like an hour and a half after the game.
literally. So they're going to be celebrating the league, and this is just they got actual finals in not this week, the week after. So they'll be able to wait. So they'll probably put this game on the back burner compared to the main finals, I imagine. So I'll have to see the
Ah,
odds. I'll
Nah,
have to
it's
check the odds for
finals.
Lions.
You'd want to take all three trophies home. They would.
Oh, you would. I'm just saying there will be some heavy legs in the sun
There will be.
after
Yeah, there will
after
be.
after the celebrations of winning the league. It might be difficult for him.
Yeah, no, there will be. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, hopefully.
Yeah,
So
good
Chrissy
commentator,
Mar will be
good
playing
game.
too. Good commentator, good game. Yeah, don't watch the game
Yeah,
on mute.
but Chrissy Moore, if it's 2 p.m. on a Saturday, Chrissy Moore is going to be dead by 35 minutes in
He's
the
gonna be
sun.
he's gonna be roasted.
Yeah, he's going to be literally full of zinc. You
Maybe
won't be able to tell who he is.
I'll take him a factor 50 or something. Before we
Yeah, he might
lad.
be wearing one of those
Yeah.
fishing hats too.
Yeah, he would as
With the
well.
string up here, just
He
to
would as
stay
well.
safe.
Yeah, full skins, full bodysuit.
Yeah, 100% overheating just to stay out of the
Oh,
sun. So it'll be difficult
yeah.
for him. But if anyone can do it, it's Chrissy Moore.
Nah, he was. I was happy for him to win the league. To be
Yeah,
honest, yeah, happy for he's been around for a long time, so
yeah, good longevity on him, hasn't he? He's been kicking for a long time.
definitely,
Still going.
definitely, yeah, 100%.
Brilliant.
But we'll get on to the fantasy Premier League, yeah.
Yes, mate. Yes, I've been in bits this week, having a think of my team. I had a great week last week, 73 points.
73 points. Well, if you
Yep.
had Timber as triple captain, you would have got that already.
Oh, yeah, but all these, you see the people with him triple captain, all these
Bro.
losers make 10, like, they make a new team every week and just do triple captain and bench boost just so they can have the best points in the world for that
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you never triple captain me if you take it seriously. But Jesus Christ, 24 points into 72 is insane
It's
just for
insane, isn't
captain.
it? That's insane. You got
Yeah,
lucky anyway. I know you're sitting there all happy with yourself because you're doing well, but
don't be a
you
hater, bro.
captain Palmer, bro, and then he's on the bench.
Well, he's
Yeah,
injured, yeah. And then I
he's
had my
injured.
vice captain
That's not
strategically
on.
as Eki
That's not on.
Ekiti. My team name is Ekitiki Taka.
That's
So, of
not on.
course,
How can your
Ekitike.
captain? How can that happen? That's not
Well,
fair.
he hurt himself in the warm up. So that's what vice captains are for, mate. Don't be a hater.
So is every time if the captain is on the bench or not in the
Doesn't
squad,
play. So
doesn't play,
the
it's
captain,
always the vice captain.
if he doesn't play the whole game, if he comes on for 2 minutes at the end, he still counts.
Still counts.
So it's a tough one. But this
Oh,
week's
mate.
difficult because Bukayo Saka pulled his hammy. Palmer has the groin injury. I have both of them in my team, so I'm having to make some big changes.
Yeah, must usually free wild card or something, eh?
Yeah, I haven't had to yet, but it might happen soon. Who knows? But I'm going so well, it doesn't really matter. I'm fourth in the league at the moment. Where are you? I think 11th, I checked.
I am. Yeah, I am. I'm doing all right, mate. I'm up there. I'm mid-table.
Yeah,
I think Cameron Squirrel's at the top. I don't know how you say his surname. Yeah,
Shoal.
Shoal. Sorry, yeah, he's a friend of one of my ex-teammates down at United. So yeah, he's at the top winning.
Yeah, he did
And
real
then
well.
I think Tex in the City is down the bottom. He had a mare, obviously missing first week, didn't know it was game week. Second week,
Dead last.
having Gordon in his side as well. Not a
Yuck.
tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. What
And
do
at
you
the
think about that
Gone.
red card, Gordon? It was a clear red. Silly tackle
Yeah,
to make. Such
nah,
a
he
big
could.
game.
That hurts, eh? Back of the Achilles.
Did you watch that game, Liverpool Newcastle?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was a good game.
Newcastle had 10 men and destroyed them.
Destroyed it.
Newcastle were
Yeah.
unreal. Liverpool did not deserve a thing from that.
What a goal at
But
the end, though. What
oh
a
yeah,
goal.
young
What a bit
lads,
of play.
16 years
Great
old.
finish. Great dummy. Great little bit of football build up. Nuke. You can see him open them up as that play was building up, and he just wanted to get
Yeah.
Newcastle behind the ball. But yeah, what a finish from the lad. What a
Yeah,
moment, eh, bro? 16 years old.
but that was the crazy thing that Newcastle had 10 men and they were the ones pushing up to win it. Liverpool weren't. Like Liverpool were getting slapped. There was corner after corner. Looked like they were going to concede again to lose.
Yeah.
And then because Newcastle was so keen to win because they were so on top, they pushed everyone forward.
Yeah.
But what did you think about? So in fantasy, Mo Salah got the assist at the end, where Zoboslai did the dummy.
Yeah.
Because he didn't touch it, they gave it to the guy that passed it. But that's Zoboslai's assist all day, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, he's created the goal, hasn't he, from
He's
that
created
moment?
it,
But
yeah.
no, look, rules are rules. You were the assist king, but I used to be the one that always dummy it.
Oh, fuck
So,
off.
and you always claim credit for back in that day. And it wasn't I. I was the
Oh.
one that made the runs that created the goal. You were just the one that played the ball.
Yeah, you made the run into a place where it was pointless.
It's
So I was like,
pointless, right?
I can't give
Yeah.
it to Fraser. Where's Angus?
Yeah, let's find Pengelly and let him tap it in.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, 100%. So, but no, the rest of the leaderboard, we'll go through it now. So, in second place, I've actually got Tom Kenny, who was actually part of the Pacific Pines team that got promoted. So a massive
Oh,
moment for
lovely.
him, and obviously a great week for him. He's sitting second on 127 points. Uh,
Big score, mate.
Massive score for him. He's obviously had two consistent weeks. That's what you want it around those 60-point mark weekly.
Definitely. Definitely. That's what you need to 50s to 70s to do well.
Yeah,
Have you made any changes to your team this week?
I think I'm about to. I haven't yet. I'm trying to potentially get that Man City player, and I don't know how to say his name, the midfielder.
Reinders. Yeah,
Yeah,
Reinders, good
just
player.
yeah, I'm potentially trying to get him in, but I don't know who to take him out for. I'm looking at the Man United squad. Bruno Fernandes I got in there, and obviously
Yeah.
the other one
But
Cunha, but Bruno Fernandes I
Bruno's
don't
playing
know.
six. He's playing
Yeah, he's
six now.
playing too deep, so he's probably not worth
Yeah.
having in the team. You just think he's going to get on for corners, get an
Yeah.
assist like that, or a free kick or a penalty.
Yeah.
They're not going to let Mbomo take it, are they?
Nah. Well, even Bruno missed his last one, and Cunha, who's a penalty taker, he missed his against Grimsby. Oh, we didn't even talk about Grimsby. How embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah, tough moment, eh?
They had, I look, because you see the result. I looked on in the morning, it was 2-0 at that time to Grimsby in the first half, and I was like, geez, they must be playing some kids. And I looked at the team sheet, and it wasn't kids at all.
No.
They had pretty much all starting players, except like a few like rotations, but still a top side, 2-0 down at half time, and Grimsby are League Two.
League Two. Did you see the first goal? Grimsby, what a finish.
No, I haven't seen it. Was
Quality
it good?
finish. Yeah, watch the highlights. Great little goal to go. Yeah, and the win on penalties. What a great moment for them, eh? Man
Yeah, felt
United.
bad.
Oh, mate.
And then the pitch invasion too, and you can see all the fans screaming in their face. It would have been so hard to just not throw a right hand out. They just, but you would have got. But you think is there's hundreds of fans on the pitch, probably thousands. If you do anything, they're just going to destroy you.
Gonna
So you
get
just have to just
rolled, mate. Just take it.
walk off,
Yeah, 100%. They're gonna
copping
go home,
abuse.
get in their Lamborghinis and drive home. I don't think they're gonna be too upset, mate.
Yeah, but I feel like United, any other coach, they've got through so many coaches recently, and it's always the coach's fault. And I think the fans sort of feel like it's the coach's fault as well. But now Amarim's come in, and the club's just in shambles, and he's had the worst record out of all of them. But he's not being sacked yet, and they're not really looking at sacking him, it seems. I feel like his interview after the game, he seemed like a defeated man and kind of was saying that, you know, the boys have let him down and he can see that they don't want to be there. So I feel like he could resign soon if it doesn't turn around quick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big problem, Man United. They've
But I
always,
guess
yeah.
he, he's probably got, so in these contracts, these coaches, if they get sacked, they earn so much money from it. And if he resigns, he probably won't get a payout. So he's probably just like, fuck it, I'm just going to stay and just
Yeah.
cop this massive
Yeah, of course you would.
payout if I get
Yeah.
sacked.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. He gets
Yeah.
paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a week anyway.
Oh,
So
yeah, he'll be fine. But you would wait if you get 5 million to get sacked. You're like, well, I'm getting sacked soon, so
yeah.
I may as well just
Uh,
wait it
and
out.
I'm sure you'll find another job once leaving Man United.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
old
easy.
that old Gunnar Solskjaer did, but he's just been released from his club.
Yeah,
Uh,
Besiktas just fired
yeah,
him.
just fired him. So yeah, he just doesn't strike
Yeah.
you as a manager, does he? The way he
Ollie,
looks.
no, the baby face, kind of like you. That's why I'm worried about you
Yeah,
progressing through the ranks.
yeah, yeah. I think it'll be a while before I'm up the top, you know?
Yeah. Um, Another player, I don't know if you've watched him play, Gyökeres for
Yep.
Arsenal. He's a fucking donkey.
Mate, well, I took
Have you
him out
seen
of my
it?
fantasy last week because he was, well, you say donkey, he's a horse, he's fat as anything, and he's massive.
Yeah, he's not. He's actually quite shredded. I've seen him
Yeah, yeah. I
shirtless.
bet
Don't
he
ask me
is.
why don't ask me why
Yeah.
I searched that up. But he, I kept him in just because it was Leeds, and I'm like, they're probably going to score. And he got a penalty and scored a goal. But his all round play and the way he touches the ball, he looks so bad.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got no technique. It's weird. They've signed him on such big money that they're going to have to give him a good bit of leeway to see if he can get better. But he's in my team for fantasy. But watching him play, I'm just like, you are terrible.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm keeping him in is because Liverpool can't defend at the moment, and I feel like he might just be able to nag one in the box. But he is not that good. He's very surprising. I thought he'd be much better.
Yeah, he threw me off. He threw me off after that first week. I got him out, got Wilson in. Uh,
Yeah.
but that didn't work out well for me.
Oh well, we make these chances. That's what the big gaffers get paid for. These big fantasy calls.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right. So I didn't get Chrissy Wood in.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
always going to be in anything, everything, any for Nottingham Forest.
yeah. Hopefully, people who listen to this are actually into fantasy. There's a an FDR fixture difficulty rating you can see about all the fixtures coming up, who they've got, and Forest have the easiest fixtures. They've got a really good run.
Yeah, righto.
So I've just put in Ndoye from Forest in midfield, cheapy, only 6 mil. So I've put
Yeah.
him in because they've got some easy fixtures coming up. So I feel like,
Dangerous player that Endoy.
yeah, good player. So I'm hoping he can get me some points. I've also put Langer in because Newcastle have a really easy run of fixtures too, and Saka got injured, so I had to make some moves.
Yeah, yeah. We spoke about the Timber one, didn't we? 72 points.
Yeah, we did.
Crazy,
72,
mate.
crazy, crazy.
Crazy. Those guys are living in the future.
They must be time travelers.
Timber, who's Timber? For
Timber,
starters.
I don't.
You know what
All I
I
know is
mean?
the song. All I
I
know
thought
is
he
the
was a
catchy song.
fullback. I thought
I'm
he was just
yelling timber, you better move. That's the only thing I
Oh
know about
mate.
Timber. But
Mate.
he's a fullback at Arsenal, I think. But he's done well, hasn't he? Good points. Some other big. There's some big football news happening, isn't there, at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously Potter will be sacked soon, but that's in the future. We'll leave that.
We need him to.
Newcastle, obviously with the Isak saga, they've just signed a new striker from Stuttgart. Never heard this guy's name before. I won't even try to pronounce it. It's a big long name. He's just signed up front for 63 million, I think. He's 6'6", meant to be good on the ball. Not got the best goal scoring record. I think he had 12 goals out of 28 last year in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
So he's obviously going to be the new number nine. They've just signed him, which could be interesting. See how they go, which
Yeah, but
probably opens the door now for Isak.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Now they
Mm,
got someone secured, they'll probably let him go.
yeah. Which,
Yeah.
if you've got Ekatiki in fantasy, he's playing well, getting goals. If Isak comes in, he's Isak's starting.
Is he starting?
He has to. He's signing for over 100 million. He has to start. So I don't know what they'll do with their team. Could be interesting.
Yeah, it's a strange one. Especially they would have spent some money on the Ekatike too, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Ekatiki, Verts, they signed for over 100 million. Right, they've got some money coming in. Got some money coming in, but yeah, I don't know if they need Isak. They need a better defense at the moment. They're scoring
Yeah.
goals for fun.
Yeah. Can I see Garnacho? And that's another talking one. Might be going to Chelsea.
Mm. Yeah, so it's weird because United will just sell their players to other English teams. Not many teams do that, just to other teams. Like, he's a player they've had all through youth. You think they've developed in, you think, and it's 35 million apparently, which is nothing.
No,
Nothing in this day and age. So
no.
to let him go for that to a rival team is just stupid. But apparently, yeah, 35 mil to Chelsea.
Chelsea are lacking players and attacking players, but definitely, you know.
Mm,
You only do you reckon he'll play?
yeah,
He'll play, won't he?
nah,
Come on.
nah. Yeah, come on. They got that Esteval, that young Brazilian who's unreal as well.
Yeah, he's a good player,
Maybe,
isn't he?
yeah, he could come off the bench, Garnacho, but I don't really see it as a positive move for him. He's not going to play. He needs to go to Napoli. Get
Yeah,
with McTominay
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been exciting,
and
though,
De
at
Bruyne.
the Premier League. Good start to the Prem. Uh,
Yeah,
Teams are shaping up pretty well, obviously. You know, who do you think's gonna? Well, you think Man City's gonna win the league this season? Your
I
own.
don't know. Liverpool have the firepower to win it again. I think City are a bit too inconsistent at the moment, especially with last year. I don't feel like City have it in them. I think Pep's just gone too far, I think. I don't think City will win. I really think Liverpool will probably win it again.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
No.
Liverpool will win it again. City could win it, but who knows?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go. I will go City. I think City have like everything that you sort of expect them to win with their team and their
Yeah.
squad, but hopefully
And then
they find it together and back to where they were before because they were unstoppable. Remember a few years ago, and it was like
oh,
no team is ever going to be able to beat these. Like these are so
nah.
good. These are next
Yeah.
level football players, and but yeah, now every team's sort
Yeah.
of catched up. All these top level players are now leaving, going to other Premier League clubs that are just standing out,
Mm.
isn't there? The lower clubs are picking up some top quality players, international
Oh, the
level
league's good.
players. Yeah, so the standard and the league is phenomenal in the Premier. Like it's quality to watch. It's good that it's
Oh,
back
I've
on.
been loving it. Yeah, it's so good. It's good. We got
Yeah,
the early game this weekend, Fulham Chelsea, which will be a decent game. So hopefully Cole Palmer can pass his fitness test, but doesn't seem likely at this stage.
yeah. Fulham have got their a few players back as well. Fulham are an excellent side. They've
Yeah, they're a
been,
good team.
yeah, they are a good side. They play some good football. So shame it's just the West Ham that don't really. Same they're the only crap team.
Oh, so bad.
They could get relegated. Or doing bottom three prediction. Who do you reckon's going to get relegated?
Yeah, I reckon this stage, relegation, Burnley
Burnley definitely going to go down, aren't
just
they?
don't have any players. I think Sunderland will manage to stay up. I feel like at this point of the season, Burnley, I think West Ham will stay up. They're a big enough club they can sign players in Jan and they'll sack Potter soon.
Yeah.
And I feel like they'll stay up. So I reckon Wolves will go down, Burnley, and I
Brentford.
feel like Brentford might be a shout too.
Yeah. Lost everyone. I haven't regrouped, and just another club
And
that's
Wissa's
not
refusing
top.
to play as well. Another one.
Refusing to
So he
play.
wants to
Yeah.
move.
I wonder where he goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully West Ham can get him. He'd be all right to come to us. But
Did you see?
Big Ange is the one we want back in, mate.
Yeah, big Ange, that'd be good. Be good for the club. He's very passionate to get them fired up. He'll
Yeah,
definitely keep them
definitely,
up.
definitely keep him up. Yeah, Big Ange is
I
a
did
shout.
see I did see though that they were saying Graham Potter has the worst coaching record of any coach ever at West Ham.
Yeah,
On points per game, out of every game he's managed, the average is one. Like even Julian Lopetegui or whatever, and Avram Grant, all the others are like 1.3 points a game, 1.4. He's 1 point per game. The worst record of any West Ham manager ever.
nah, it's been a hard being a West Ham fan.
Mm,
Definitely, Jared Bowen's the only one that's worth wearing the shirt. The rest of
yeah.
them are just like flops at the moment. You know, we've just signed a couple of
Yeah.
players. We signed that Matthias New Fernandez from Southampton,
Yeah,
midfielder,
he's meant to be
42
good.
million. Yeah, we need a midfielder. We needed
Mm,
some legs in there. You know, having James Ward-Prowse is just you know, he's
yeah, past it.
top looking lad. You know, a really good looking guy. But
Good at free kicks.
yeah, good at free kicks as well.
Mm,
But yeah, he just haven't got the legs in there, and the other blokes, there's not good
yeah.
enough. So
Yeah.
tough time.
Yeah. So who do you think will round out the Champions League places then? So what's your top four prediction?
Well, I'd go Man City at the top. I think, you know,
Yeah.
Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. I think they'll be the four
Yeah.
teams at the top. I can't see Man United being anywhere near Newcastle, Aston Villa are the clubs that sort of
Yeah.
peaking, you know. Aston Villa maybe not as much, but you
Yeah,
know, they
they've
were looking
struggled a
good
bit at the
last year.
start.
Yeah, they were looking good the last couple of years and getting a better team. But
Yeah,
they'll find themselves.
the one team I think could cause surprises now with Thomas Frank is Tottenham.
Mm,
Like they're in the Champions League this year with winning Europa League, and I feel like they could probably snag another spot in fourth. I feel like Arsenal might be the one that drop out
could drop
because
out,
Arteta's a
but
knob.
he is a knob, yeah, after that light bulb sweet that
Ah,
speech. I genuinely I can't stand him. Like,
yeah, he's a knob.
how can one little thing make you dislike someone so much?
Well, he was saying, so he came out in the press and said over the last 3 seasons, he's been the most consistent team. Arsenal have the most points combined out of the last 3 seasons. Poor boy can't add up, can he?
Mm.
He's got his maths wrong, and they're not first. I think it was City beaten by 3 points, but he came out and was like, "We've been so consistent. We have the more points than any other team," and he was wrong. He needs to get the calculator out.
Yeah, no, he's lost me. But no, he's got some good players at Arsenal, and
Yeah.
Eze's going
Well,
there as well.
Eze, that's a big signing. I feel with Saka and Odegaard with the injury trouble, Saka's hammies are hanging on by a thread,
Exactly, yeah.
constantly pulling his hammies, and Odegaard's had a few niggles. So I feel like Eze could be straight into the lineup,
Yep, definitely.
given that bit of X factor.
But no, another big week of the Premier League this weekend. I need some
Definitely.
points. Hopefully my fantasy team can pick up. And this
Yeah.
weekend though in Australia is the Australia Cup, isn't it? A
Yeah,
massive
Australia
thing.
Cup semi-final tomorrow. Heidelberg, 4-0 win against an A-League team, 3-0 win against an A-League team. Now they're versing Auckland FC, one of the better teams in the league. So versing them at home again, though. The interesting thing is, if you check the bookies had like Heidelberg as favourites against the A-League team last round, which is
Yeah.
unheard of.
Yeah.
Unheard of. And even they're paying $4 something against Auckland. Auckland are favourites. But the other semi-final is Avondale versus Newcastle Jets. And
Yeah.
they're evens. They're even odds,
Yeah.
that's never happened. Every time A-League teams verse NPL, it's always been $6, $7 odds. But it just shows how much that NPL's caught up, hasn't it?
Definitely, yeah. When you got top sides like that qualify and
Mm,
get through, you know, because sometimes these teams don't always get through. You know, it's not always the best NPL side that get in, is it? You might have a lucky run, you might have one good result here
yeah,
and there. Sometimes it's an easy run in, so you can be
yeah,
lucky, and they represent the state in a national stage.
yeah,
Whereas if you have the best teams, and this year looks like Melbourne do with Heidelberg
Yeah. And they got these
and
lads up
Avondale.
front, both teams, Avondale and Heidelberg. There's in Melbourne, there's lots of South Sudanese,
Yeah.
and both teams have South Sudanese strikers that are just athletes and top players. I remember I used to live in Melbourne and I lived on Brunswick Street, and in Fitzroy there was the housing commission there, and they had a massive South Sudanese refugee population that were all lived in these towers, and they were so big. Like South Sudanese are known for being tall, and so many of these people were like 7 foot, 6'6", like they were just giants. And I just remember thinking, like, if they start playing football, it is game over.
100%. Remember,
And now
remember Apai
they're coming
Yukuni?
through.
Remember
Yeah,
Apai Yukuni used to play
yeah,
at Brisbane Strikers, went over to Melbourne, went to Moreland City. I played with him at Strikers and then in Melbourne at Moreland.
yeah,
And he actually went over to play for South Sudan in the national team.
yeah.
Yeah, he
But
got flew over there. Quality.
these boys, because we have that what's his name? The sprinter as well. Qual, Gol, Bol. No,
Bobo, go
some
go.
it's something, but another one, like they're the craziest athletes.
Gout
And
gout.
obviously Gout, that's it.
Gout
That's
gout.
it.
Bro,
But
he's rapid, bro.
these athletes, I think most of them are now born in Australia as well, so they'll probably start representing Australia more and more.
Yeah,
But they'll be taking over football, and the boys that are playing in for Heidelberg and Aberdeen are top players.
they're good there. Good
So
quick feet. Yeah, can beat a player
yeah,
quick, get around him
oh, it's
one
so
on one,
quick, so
mate.
strong. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a tough game for those A-League teams. I'd love to see all NPL final.
yeah.
Avondale versus Heidelberg would be insane. I'd love to see it. Hopefully, it can happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's a shame Heidelberg picked up Auckland City, really, but
Yeah, well, Avondale have a really good chance of going through.
yeah,
But look,
Avondale do. Yeah, against Newcastle
I really
Jets.
hope we have at least one team, at least one NPL team, to give them a chance of winning the whole thing. First team ever, be amazing.
But yeah, that'd be quality for one of them NPL teams to go and play in the Asian Champions League.
Oh, mate, that'd be so good. I hope they can.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Be
hope I hope they can get through.
quality end of season trip, wouldn't it? That's for
Well,
sure.
yeah, like the Auckland team that were playing, that pub team that was playing in the Club World Cup and got done 12-0 off Bayern.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. For
our
oath,
level,
yeah.
and they lost. A similar
Yeah.
type of thing. It'd be good if we had a team here had a chance to do that if you win the cup, but that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it will be. It will be cool. But
Mm,
no, yeah, quality for them to beat the A League teams, probably put them in their place.
definitely.
So we'll bring this pod up to an end soon anyway. But I was thinking to all of our listeners that we have in all the couple of hundred we get every now and
All around the
again,
globe.
all around the
All around the
globe.
globe.
Yeah.
I'm massive following. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. On our pod, we actually would like if some of you fans would send in some voice notes, some questions, talking about
Yep.
football, anything regarding football, local league, worldwide, whatever, and we will discuss it. We'll
Yep.
play the voice note on here, and we'll discuss it, answer your
Yep. Even
question.
some hot takes, some controversial opinions. We'll discuss them.
Yeah,
Something for us to talk about. Yeah, send them in, and we'll play them on the pod if it's a voice note, or just discuss your question and have a chat about it. But we'd love to hear from what the people are thinking and what they would like to see us chat about.
exactly right. Yeah, and yeah, any questions for Jake, who is obviously known as what Australia Cup's most appeared player. Yeah, any
Well, thank
questions
you.
regarding that, you could a little shout
Yeah.
out as well.
Also, if you want some
Commentary
tips
tips.
tips for games or betting, now I don't
Yeah.
play. If they want
Didn't
any
take up. Yeah.
insight, what do I think?
Yeah.
Who's going to win? Send those in. We'll get on it.
No, listening to the commentary this weekend as well. If you
Oh
are,
yeah,
it'd be fun as everyone,
yeah,
all of our
definitely.
fans and followers as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give it a listen. All 34 of you tune into Fraser Hills live.
Yeah. No, it's going to be exciting, mate. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, can't wait to listen.
Any special words you reckon we should get in?
Couchies, you got to say that. You need to be
Couches.
on the couch. You need to give us a shout out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's locked in. If you don't do that, then you're fired.
Fire from the yeah. I'll have
Yeah,
to shout out a little potty.
yeah. You can
Yeah.
tee up the other commentator to ask you about it.
Yeah, I will. I'll give him a little note. He sent me a little script earlier. I might adjust his script.
100%. It's got to be in there somewhere, mate.
Yeah,
And you got to
yeah.
mention me. You got to mention me as well.
Yeah, oh
This game's
yeah.
all right, but it'd be so much better if Jake McLean was playing. What a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, mate. No, I will try and give you a shout out in there.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. I'd do the same for you.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. No.
I'll probably take the piss.
But no, it's all good. Anyway, we'll wrap it up here for today's pod.
Thanks,
Um,
mate. It's been lovely to chat to you again.
yeah, it's been good talking to you. But yeah, we'll get back in with it next week.
Yep, we'll
With
do the weekly ones now. We're doing it over Zoom. No logistical issues, so we'll get them out, pumped out once a week. So look forward to seeing you next week.
nah, it's going to be a good weekend. Oh wait, we've got a biggie week next week, haven't we? Because we've got the wedding. We're both
Oh
attending
yeah,
a
Big
wedding.
Peanuts wedding.
Yeah, we've got a
We
wedding
are.
to attend, so we're going to see each other next week. I might give you some
Can't
little
wait.
clips, little updates.
Yeah,
We've got some,
a vlog.
yeah, and there's some big NPL stars going to the wedding as well, aren't there? So we might
There
actually
are.
be able to catch up with them.
Scott Halliday did message me and ask me if he could stay with me. I was like, no,
No.
I have a baby, mate.
Yeah,
He wanted
yeah.
to share a room. I think he was going to try to pull Sarah, but I was like, no, you can't stay there. You're too dangerous.
I know. Yeah, yeah. He'll be hanging around our room, wouldn't he?
Oh,
All night.
100%. You'll
No,
probably sleep on my couch.
yeah. No, I'm looking forward to seeing him. So that's gonna be
Can't
it's
wait.
gonna be a good week, mate. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Cheers.
Cheers. Stay humble.
Stay humble. Bye.
Can't fight it, don't